This is the GOTRAX Ultra, and it's the top scooter that GOTRAX makes. And I did a lot of research, and my wife wanted to get two of these. And I know there's faster. There's ones that go a lot faster than this. But I wanted to get two because these things are way more fun. Anything like this is way more fun if you have two of them. And I just wanted to go over why I picked this one, because I did a lot of research. I looked at a lot of scooters. And to start with, this one had all the features that made it more functional, in my opinion, to do what we wanted to do with it. And we plan on riding these in a beach town, you know, using it to go get little things here and there. And the fact that you have this little clip here, like you can hang grocery bags in here if you had to buy something. The fact that this is made to fold down, snap into here, and you can carry it. It's not that heavy. When we got these, I just got these today. They came in a box. Very easy to put together. You basically, all you had to do was put these 4 screws in, put the handlebar in, put these 4 screws in, and that was pretty much it. So it has air tires. It doesn't have any kind of suspension. And, you know, you can play with the air pressure. If it's too stiff, you let a little bit out. You know what I mean? It's very simple. Simple to me is always best. It's got a single disc in the rear. This is pretty strong. It's got a pretty good feel to it. It does 20 miles an hour. And it has claimed 45 mile an hour range. Now, I seriously doubt it's going to go 45 miles at 20 miles an hour. Everything's going to come into play with your range. Wind, hills, weight, you know, a lot of things. I also like the fact that it has a code when you start it up. So you have to use these number buttons to put in your code. And it comes preset at the factory to 0, 0, 0, 0. So you just use your plus and minus to get your numbers, and then once you get your code, you just double click it and it's ready to go. Now this is level 1. Level 1 only goes like 15 miles an hour. You can go push plus button, go to level 2. Level 2 goes 20. I also like the fact that this throttle, if you hold this down for, I think it's like 8-10 seconds, it'll go into cruise control, and the display will flash, and you don't have to hold it down anymore. It'll hold its speed, and it'll hold that speed until you either hit this again or pull the brake, and then it shuts off the cruise control, just like a car. So that's less fatiguing. The build quality looks very good to me. I mean, it's not heavy, but it's not light. It's got some heft to it. I also like the fact that they give you this little lock that you can pull this out, and you get about that much to wrap this around something and stick it back in here so that you can lock the thing. So if you got a real quick run into the store or something, you know, nobody's going to walk away with this, you know. For a couple minutes, it would be more than secure to run it like that. Got your tire fill here, your charging ports right there, comes with the charger. It also has lights. So if you hold this plus button down, the lights come on, and it's pretty bright. That front headlight's pretty bright. It also has a light in the back here, and when you hit the brake, it flashes. So that's beautiful. I mean, I don't know how many other scooters are set up like that, but you know, if you're out and you get caught, it's dusk, you're still on your way home, at least you got some lights. So long press turns them back off. Got a goofy little bell here, which is pretty loud for a little hand crank bell. $800. These things are $7.99. So got 2 of them, plan on using them, plan on doing some range tests, see how far we can actually get with them. I did take it for a 5-mile ride as soon as I got it together. When I got it, it had full battery charge, or at least it said it had full battery charge. So I went 5 miles around the block, and it held 20 miles an hour the whole time, even against the wind. And I had read online people saying, well, don't expect to get 20 miles an hour if it's windy or up a hill. This thing ran 20 miles an hour. I'm 165. This thing ran 20 miles an hour the whole time. And it's kind of a neat feeling, you know, to be standing up and just zipping down the road. So that is why I chose these. Like I said, after looking at a lot of different scooters, and you know, what I was looking for was something that just was simple, functional, and was hopefully going to be reliable. And I wanted a range. I didn't want to have to be charging this thing up, you know, every 10-15 miles, because I'm ripping around at 30 miles an hour. 20 miles an hour on a scooter is going pretty good. It's faster than most bicycle riders are going to be able to pedal. So, but I'll do another video after we have them for a little while, further impressions, if we find any bugs or gremlins or stuff we don't like. But initial impressions are, I'm very happy, very happy.